We're going live and to tell you guys about Recon Techs. That's right, Recon Techs, the one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Recon Techs can get your car taken care of, give you a car detail that'll make your car look better than it was when it was new. It's Recon Techs, guys. All you've got to do is pick up the phone and call 217-670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. Just have them work on the inside of your car, get it looking fantastic, better than when it was new. And they can work on the outside of your car with Tsunami. They can do a Tsunami coating on your car and have it looking fantastic. That's what they do at Recon Techs. They can give you one of those Tsunami coatings, 3, 5, 7-year coating, and for the life of the coating, you will not have to wax your car. All you'll have to do is just take it through a car wash. It'll come out sparkling clean. It will come out sparkling clean. Your car will be cleaner than Steve's ass. At Recon Techs on the corner of 8th and Black in Springfield, it's Recon Techs. And we're also brought to you by Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. Your home for your beds. Your next bed, whether it's you, your spouse, or significant other, your children, what your guest room, whatever you need a bed for, they've got it at Just Beds. Go by today. Go by and look at their showroom. Lay on those beds. Decide which one you want. And it's that simple. It's that simple at Just Beds. Just go by, pick out your bed, pay for it, and go home. You don't need to carry a mattress on top of your car like a hillbilly. No. You let the Just Beds professionals go by your house. They bring your new bed to you. They go in, they set up your new bed. They tear down your old one. That's what they do at Just Beds. And they take your old one with them. How about that? No matter how dirty it is. If it's extremely dirty, they throw it in Steve's backyard. Thank God. If it's just regular dirty, they just take care. They just get rid of it for you. It's Just Beds. They take care of it. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. That's 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds. Good morning, everyone. We are here. We are live. It is the morning disaster.
Good morning.
I'm thinking I need to book an appointment at Recon Techs because we live in a swamp and the inside of my car is slowly getting filled with mud.
Oh, I thought you said it was getting filled with swamp ass.
Well, that
too.
I don't know how that would happen.
Gee, I wonder.
Couldn't tell you. I'm worried about cleaning the outside, though, because I'm pretty sure everything's held together with dirt, and if I washed it would fall apart.
You think the dirt is some kind of bonding agent?
It is. The mud and the gravel dust that we have out here becomes some kind of bonding agent, and if I washed it, it would all just fall apart.
I'll be damned. I had no idea that was even a possibility.
Well, it's 12 years old and has over 200,000 miles on it. So yeah, it's probably held together by dirt.
Yeah, it's getting a little rough.
Sorry to hear that, but
it'll still get up and go, but it leaves parts behind when it does.
Yeah, that sucks. Very sorry to hear such goings on with your car.
Well, I've put it through a lot.
Yeah. How old is your car?
It's a 13.
Well, 13's not that old. That's younger than my car.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
My car's like a 12, I think. So
mine's a 98.
Really? Yeah. You're the 98?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're driving a car from the last millennium? Wow. How damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it brand new and drove the piss out of it.
Yeah.
It's been to both ends of the continent, or both ends of the country.
Oh, that's right. You've driven it across country. I forgot.
Yeah, it's been all over.
Last year alone, you went to Arizona, and you also went to
Washington. That was the other car.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Damned.
Right. Nowadays, when we do long trips, we take the silver car, which is the same age and only has slightly less miles on it. But we take that one because it has it's an automatic and it has cruise control.
Yeah, and I can drive it.
And she can drive it.
Oh, so yours is you bought the car like I'm a race car driver. You got in there and shifted and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because it was $1,200 cheaper than the same car with an automatic.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
So
my first car was a manual. I loved it.
I bought the stick shift, and I bought as basic of a basic package as I can get. So the back windows still have the cranky thing. They don't have power windows.
I'll be damned. No power windows in your car.
In the front, it's power windows, but in the back, it's a cranky thing. The window roller upper.
My first car was a 1980. I bought an 88 Ford Taurus. I got a great deal on it, though. My car payment was like $300 a month.
My first car I paid cash for. It was a 1975 Mustang with a 4-speed stick shift.
Jesus.
And it was a little 4-cylinder engine, so when you open the hood, you could actually see the ground because the engine was so tiny you could see around it.
I'll be damned.
What was mine? Like an 86 Mercury Cougar. My stepdad bought it for like $300 and it was wrecked, but he fixed it up for me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I drove the hell out of that car.
And now you MF him every chance you get about a horrible person he was.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. My first car was my first car was a 1970 Chevelle.
Oh, wow.
That's when he was racing around town. The cops were looking for him all the time.
Yep, they knew my car.
I bet they did.
Here comes that Steve Stanton. I hear him coming.
That's that Steve Staunton.
Dumping his headers at the end of the block.
That was back before he smoked weed, too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's funny is my little bitty 4-cylinder Mustang. I actually took the muffler off and put on one of those glass pack mufflers, which if you have a nice big V8 engine, sounds really cool. If you have a 4-cylinder, it sounds like a fart cannon.
I would never want a loud car like that. Oh, my God.
So then my next car, I just let the muffler fall off and it sounded better. That was a 78 Buick Skylark.
Oh, good
It sounded better with the muffler off.
Yeah.
Well, I did. So it fell off so many times, I just left it off. Fuck it.
It started with single exhaust, but when you get enough holes in it, it becomes dual or even triple exhaust because it goes out in 4 different places.
Mufflers can only bounce off pavement so many times when you jump through the alleys. They can only bounce off the pavement so many times, then they fall off.
And the rear end was rusted out, so when I hit a big enough bump, the car would bottom out and drag the exhaust anyway.
Royce's first car cost $50.
Oh, wow.
It was a 63 Rambler station wagon.
Yeah, but back then, $50 was like $2,000.
3 on the tree. I'll be damned. Oh, boy. Getting a lot of good mornings in the chat room. Good morning, Diane.
Well, hello, everybody. How's it going?
Good morning, Holly.
He sees what you let those chickens do, and now he's trying to crawl under your hair, too.
Yeah.
Look. Little fucker.
Good morning, Ashley. Ashley's in.
Hey, Ashley.
Good morning, Ashley.
Hope you're doing good, Ashley. Hope you're doing well. Tom is in. Oh, hello, Tom.
I couldn't.
He's got his glasses down on his face there. I don't know what the hell's going on in that picture, but
Trying to look sophisticated.
That's one of those.
It didn't work.
How you doing?
looks like his reading glasses. Hold on, need my reading glasses. Okay, we're ready.
Hold on, Mom. Let me find my glasses.
Here, Mom, take this camera, but let me get my glasses first.
Yeah. Karen says Plymouth made a fart cannon. I have no idea what that means. And it was that loud that it sounded like a fart.
It just sounds like a constant stream of unfiltered flatulence.
Of flatulence.
So like you.
Yeah.
Jason said he had a 1967 Pontiac 6000 and it was a POS.
You know, you didn't even have to put that last part on there. Just saying it was a Pontiac 6000, we knew it was a POS.
Piece of shit, yeah.
Yeah, they were the Pontiac version of the Chevette, and they were all, yeah, it was like trash cans with wheels.
That car's older than Steve.
Yeah.
Good morning, Southern Fried.
That's Rhino.
Rhino. Yep.
I'll be damned. Asking that today is a good day.
Good.
Right, good deal.
It's good to hear.
And Tom said those look like his reading glasses because they are his reading glasses. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If they were his porn glasses, they'd be thicker so he can get a better look.
Make his PP look bigger.
They'd have more girth to them. I'll be damned. Well, you look fine, Tom. I mean, look at those glasses. You look like Chuck Schumer. You're going for the sexy look. Holly says, I love those chicks' little noises. It sounds like spring. Oh.
I do too. I love listening to them.
I got home from work last night, and when I got out of the car, the whole yard just sounded like birds. They've already come back.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Well,
you
it was
look
so
out
nice out yesterday. Oh my God.
if you look out the front window right now, there's a whole flock of those eastern starlings out there.
I guess I need to go fill the bird feeder. So
Yeah. So it's officially springtime because the birds are back, and I love it.
Well, when's the next? I mean, isn't the forecast in the 60s like
most of the week, I think.
today again? Yeah, it's today and tomorrow. And isn't it Friday supposed to be almost 70 or something?
Yeah.
I think the coldest day we have scheduled in the future is like we have a day of 46.
It changed a little bit. 60 today, 55 tomorrow, 65 on Friday, and then 39 on Saturday. What the hell?
All right, Mother Nature, you're starting to piss me off.
Compared to last week, 39 is a warm front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
39 beats 19 any day.
Yeah. There was that one day it was like
19
or whatever. Wasn't that one day we were under 10?
There was one day we were below
days,
zero.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll take it.
I like that noise. I'm done with it.
Yeah, it's time for spring.
Yesterday was so nice. So I was out and about, windows down, radio cranked. It was nice.
Yeah, I got home yesterday and got out of the car and all the birds were there. I just stood there for like 10 minutes just watching the birds and listening to them. There's one in the tree right by the driveway that he doesn't chirp. He sounds like a creaky door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a woodpecker. It's just like a series of ticks and clicks. And he was cool as hell.
I heard Bob White yesterday.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Bob White's back.
Yes.
What's Bob White?
It's a quail.
Yeah.
They call it a Bob White because it sounds like he's saying Bob White.
Yeah. They whistle and it says Bob White.
Yep.
Bob
really cool.
White.
I thought it was a bird going, "Hello, I'm here," and you go, "Oh, that he's definitely
fucking Bob's back."
Hello, I'm here. Yay, Trump! Oh my God, he's
yay spring.
Oh,
yeah, fucking Bob's back.
I'll be damned.
We don't have the depressed whistler yet.
You guys have all these names for birds. It's crazy.
We have one that
we have crows out here too. A set of crows.
You what? Oh,
the crows.
Yeah, our pair of crows is back. They were back last week.
Yes, these birds are ready for spring.
Yeah, they are.
I have one that I call the depressed whistler because he sounds like he's trying to get your attention, and then he gets really upset when you don't respond. He's like,
maybe Robin should come out to you guys' house.
No, we're good.
No, we got enough robins.
She can stay there and talk to your birds.
She would love it.
Robin would just come up and make friends with them.
Yeah, she'd sit in the yard and talk to them all. Don't let her near the chickens.
Oh, fuck no.
How you doing, Steve? You getting better?
I think so.
He sounds better.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Can you have vape yet, or are you still?
I have ate yet?
No.
Vape.
Have you had
vape? No.
Good. You're laying off.
Well,
I had a friend who's a smoking addict, who was a nicotine addict, tell me yesterday she has not smoked since as a friend of mine who just had the flu. And she hasn't smoked since having the flu. I was like, oh, thank God. That's wonderful. Just try to hold on.
It's hard on your fucking lungs, especially when it's just in your lungs.
Yeah. I had no desire.
I can attest that when I was sick, I did not want, like I smoke occasionally. And when I was sick, I couldn't do it because just the act of inhaling the smoke, it hurt my throat and it hurt my lungs. And the whole time I was sick, I laid off of it. Now I'm back to maybe half a cigarette a day.
Well,
more than me. I haven't smoked in 2 weeks.
Well, I had already paid for the pack and opened it. I'm not going to let it go to waste.
My friend has a problem. I was hoping that she could continue without smoking, but
she will. She's not going back to it.
I'm fine now, and I don't want one. I have no desire.
She had that look like, I just can't wait. I'm feeding.
Oh, I'm done. $12 a pack. Nope, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to save that money for a chicken feed.
Yes, that's my chicken money. So I'm good.
Absolutely. I'll be damned.
Well, bastards are expensive. But they're eventually going to pay for themselves.
Yeah.
Dude.
Eggs are that 36 pack we get is fucking $18.
Yeah, I paid $18 for 36 eggs.
That's unnecessary.
We go through a lot of eggs.
It is.
Are you holding the eggs in front of the chicks saying, this is what you're going to do now? Okay.
All right. Look, you little fuckers.
Yeah.
See this? This is what
When's the next batch of eggs coming in?
probably today.
Wow, look at that.
If the store gets them, probably today. We have friends in Rochester that raise chickens, and they haven't been able to find any chicks, so they're ordering theirs from hatcheries online. They're not getting theirs till some are April and some are June.
I'll be damned.
And then it's 6 to 8 months after that they start laying. But they've raised chickens for years, so they have an egg stockpile already.
I'll be damned. Yeah, wouldn't you let some of the chickens get fertilized or whatever? Which I guess you'd allow a rooster to come in and bang.
Yeah, we're gonna get a rooster, and I'm gonna hatch my own eggs out eventually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an incubator, and
you need a rooster anyway, just to protect the flock. The rooster will chase the hawks and shit off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't need
they protect the hens.
A rooster's a badass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need you don't need a rooster to have eggs, right?
No, you don't have to have it.
But if you want it fertilized, if you want the eggs to turn into chicks, you need.
Yeah, he has to fertilize the eggs.
Yep.
Chickens normally. I just learned this. Christina was telling me this the other day. They normally lay eggs, but if they get banged by roosters, then they'll lay chicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay chicks. Yeah.
I mean, does the rooster have to bang them more than once?
I think once is all it takes.
Oh, really? Just once?
Yeah. I've never asked. I mean, and I don't think the hens appreciate it either. Just from what I understand, the hens aren't happy about it.
So they don't like the rooster banging them.
No. Because there's claws involved, and there's multiple peckers. Well, yeah. Oh, fat peckers.
Does a balancing act on their back, and if it gets them too much, they tear their back up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to put saddles on your hens.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that their claws don't dig in. Roosters have this wrist claw, a spur that sticks out, and when they get on the back of a hen, they'll dig that sumbitch in. So the hen can't get away. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you're supposed to have so many hens per rooster, because they can kill them. They can literally screw them to death. So it's generally 10 hens per rooster.
Roy says fellatios out too.
Nothing that chickens do.
Suck my pecker.
Good Lord.
Ow. He is kicking your ass today.
His claws at my shoulder.
Yep. He's a cute cat, that little gray, but
I love him. But he's a pain in my ass. He's always up my ass. I can't.
That's a cat you stole from someone, right?
I didn't steal him.
I bet he's got a chip. I bet that cat's got a chip. You haven't taken him in to get that chick or to get that.
Have it running through the scanner.
Yep.
And we can't now. We can't now. If we get him scanned, it'll pop up that like when you run the plates on a car that's been stolen, it'll pop up.
I couldn't give him up now. I love him. He's my buddy. He snuggles me all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He's very cuddly. but he's annoying as fuck.
Yeah. He's a cute cat.
And he's always got this look on his face like he forgot where he left his IQ points. He'll stare at you, and you can tell he's thinking dumb thoughts, if any at all. He's always like, huh?
Tyler says it might be some poor girl's kitten they lost. Yeah,
Shut
it could
up, Tyler.
Tyler, stay out of this.
probably a family of overall wearing children living under a bridge, and that cat was the only thing bringing them joy.
Our support cat.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sickly children, a bunch of sickly children going, oh, if I could just find my kitten, I'll be fine.
That's why we hear crying when we go over the bridge down here. The kids
Shut
are
up.
still under the bridge crying about it.
Hey,
Zip it.
Tom says, remember, feline AIDS is still the #1 killer of cats.
Is that in Connecticut where he lives? If so, I wonder why.
Yeah, why is it spreading,
He's
Tom?
saying that that's the #1 killer of cats. Feline AIDS is still the #1 killer.
Yeah.
Tommy Downer.
God.
Sometimes there are facts that don't need to be checked, Tom. Just saying.
Yep. Steve was low under the bridge. He'll keep those kids happy.
Oh. Oh.
Why do I have Red Hot Chili Peppers Under the Bridge stuck in my head?
I don't know.
Under the Bridge with Steve.
Mm-mm.
Steve be giving blowies under the bridge.
Who's that trip trapping across my
Hey.
bridge?
Gotta do what you gotta do, right, Steve?
You gotta pay your toll.
Whatever it takes to stay alive. Good old Steve.
No, Tyler, the cat's not gonna score any chicken nuggets. They can't get to him.
No, they are secure in their brooder.
So
They're just
the
getting in there.
cats can't get to chicks. That's awesome.
Oh no, because if they could, I guarantee you that little asshole Dinky would have got in there.
And his fat ass was sitting on the screen yesterday. I had to run him off because he was just. I don't care if they sit on the wood part, but I don't want him sitting on the screen, and that's where he was curled up watching them.
They just watch the chickens.
Yeah, they just stare.
Yeah, thinking, oh, if I could get a hold of them.
Yep.
Nice little snack.
Yep. That's what they think. I'll be damned. Oh well.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize how loud they were until I watched the show yesterday, and I could hear them.
Yeah, they're very loud. You don't hear any complaining though from me and Steve. Steve and we don't complain.
Yeah.
We support our co-host.
I don't hear them, so
We are supporting.
Better not complain.
No, the more
You
you
won't
complain,
get any
the
eggs.
fewer eggs you get.
No
Remember
complaint.
that time? Oh, you want eggs? You remember all that complaining you did?
I'm
Nah.
sorry, these eggs were too loud for you.
Well, it takes, you know what I mean? The life of, who's buying all the good chickens now. It's those big companies that,
Well, they get theirs from a special hatchery.
Yeah. But I'm saying that they had to kill so many chicks with the whole bird flu thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really behind.
Yeah, and that's why it's so hard for
That's why the
price. Yeah, prices are way up, and even the prices of like the chicken that you eat is way up because the same thing's happening there, and it's harder for smaller farms to get chicks for their purposes.
Because now the big ones are buying them all. So
yeah.
So look, you guys, it's hard for you guys to get them even.
The price of the chicks even went up. When I had them out here first time, you could get one for like $2-3. Now they're between what 6 and 8.
6 and 8.
Oh my God! Per chicken.
One, yes.
And something else that's happening is because eggs are so expensive, everybody is out thinking, I'm going to get my own chickens and raise them.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody and their brother.
like that one store you tried last week. Yeah, we got chicks in, and by the time you got there, they were sold
They were
out.
gone. Less than 24 hours, they were sold out.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of people that are buying chicks that are going to realize it takes more than just.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I call them chick talkers. These people that get chickens just so they can post TikTok videos with chicken videos. That's all you see on TikTok anymore is chicken videos.
I've never
And it's a
seen
bunch of these hobbyists, and they're going to buy up all the chickens, and they're going to go to raise them so they can get their videos and their attention and their likes. And then a couple months down the road, they're going to have to give them up because they can't keep up. They can't do the work.
Yeah, there's a lot of work with chickens.
Yeah.
Takes a very patient person. That's why Christina's so good. She's very,
Yeah, she was into this before it was popular.
Mm-hmm. And I loved it. I sit out there in the barn and just watch them for hours.
And we have friends in the chicken business that have been in it for, since before it was popular. So we were in the right circle. I'm the new one here. I
paid Christina last night at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I saw that this morning when I woke up. Thank you.
Because I forgot to pay her yesterday. So I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and I said, oh shit, let me pay Christina. I forgot to do it. And then paid her. And I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't make a sound to wake her up because they'll be pissed off,
No, I always silence my phone at night.
Then I was like, oh, then Dan's gonna bitch because I woke him up and
You're not gonna wake me up.
He could sleep through a fucking tornado.
Dude, I've slept at every NASCAR race I've ever been to.
Well, that seems normal. So, but I'd be questioning if you didn't.
No, because it's so loud.
I don't know what kind of people are staying awake. I question the people that are staying awake during all that stuff.
The drunk people stay awake.
Mm-hmm. I can't imagine the low IQ people who are awake the whole race. Can't imagine what they look like. Well, rooting, come on, Dale, or whatever the hell the name is. Yeah. Come on, Ernie. Come on,
Ernie.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what the name is.
First race I ever went to was at Texas.
Kenny. There's a Kenny. There's Kenny and Earl and Dale and Dial.
Yeah.
There's no I in Dale, by the way, but they still pronounce it Dial.
Dial. Like the dial
Ernie,
on your radio.
Kenny and Jeff, and
there was a bunch of Dales at one time. There was like 3 of them on the track at one time.
Yeah.
Ricky,
a lot of Rickies. And they know like the full names. They know the full names.
Don't forget Cletus McFarland.
Ricky Dale Hendrickson. They know like the whole name.
Yep, and they know all their stats. He's 6'1" and weighs 182, and
that's a little much.
Yeah. First race I ever went to was Texas, and that track is huge. And I sat just outside of turn 4. And like all the cars would come by all in a rush, and it'd be really loud, and there'd be a breeze, and then it'd be quiet for like almost a minute. You couldn't hear shit because the track was so
snoring?
big.
Couldn't even hear snoring?
Well, you could hear mine eventually. People I was with were like poking me to make sure I wasn't dead.
I would think there'd be a bunch of people at the races falling asleep at a certain time.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Once you reach a certain point and things are calmed down, everybody gets relaxed. We had this one dude though, a couple rows in front of us, older than hell, and every time Dale Earnhardt drove by, he would stand up and
like you saw him.
Like they could see him.
Yeah, like
you stand up and give the thumbs up like the guy is.
Like Dale is watching just for him.
Maybe Dale was watching once and we saw it happen there. So, oh my God.
And he would do it every fucking lap. And it got to the point where every time he'd stand up, I started standing up and I started doing it. And then a couple other people with me started standing up. And then by the time he figured out what was going on, there was like 30 of us. We all get up and do this.
Oh my God.
So he sat down and quit doing it.
Oh, be damn. Brandon says, Steve, you're back. I knew there was a God.
Yeah.
Like he's like, what, you were refusing to watch until Steve came back? That is disturbing. Oh, God. Yeah. By the way, it is the sounds of spring that are in the background of Christina's microphone. You can hear the sounds of spring.
Mm-hmm. That's what money sounds like.
Isn't it?
Yep. How many you got there? You got under 40, right?
We have 14.
Oh man.
14 and hopefully more by the end of the day.
And at the end, after the show's over, I'm calling to see if we can get our next batch yet.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight. It'll be a chore this year.
You're ready. You would wrestle people for it.
Yes, I would. Right there in the middle of farm and home.
Yep.
I'll be wearing my steel-toed boots so I can kick some teeth in without breaking a toe.
Give me that chicken. That's my chicken, bitch. I saw it first.
You just kicked an 80-year-old lady. She shouldn't have had
I don't care.
That's what she gets for being handy, bitch. Get away from my chickens, bitch.
Back off my birds. I'm going to take a walking stick with me, so I'll look like I need the walking stick till you try to get my birds, and then I'm going to use that walking stick. Get the fuck back.
Well, I know that Steve wishes he could raise birds.
No.
I would feel sorry for those birds.
Me too.
But Steve, could you imagine having birds, because it would require, every day you'd have to get up, and when they start laying eggs, don't you have to get up every single day and get the eggs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every day. Sometimes 2 and 3 times a day.
Yeah.
In the summer and in the winter.
Have to go in and sell them as Olsen at the mercantile. Oh, these are brown eggs, Mr. Stanton. We don't pay as much for brown eggs.
Why? Brown eggs, you have a higher chance of being double yolk.
I have no idea.
Can be double yolk. I've had double yolkers before. You can usually tell before you even crack them. Some bitches will be like, bam.
Yeah, brown eggs have a higher chance of being double yolk. And a couple of our breeds over there are brown egg layers. We have some green egg layers. We have some blue egg layers.
I'll be damned.
I fucking worked at the fucking chicken factory at DeKalb in Illinois, so I don't want nothing to do with them fucking birds. I fucking had to get up and do that fucking shit every fucking morning.
They're stinky, dirty little bastards, aren't they?
Oh my God. But I'll tell you one thing, my hair was never shinier. Because we'd have egg fights and throw eggs at each other.
Yep.
Oh hell.
So you would waste eggs by throwing them at each other?
Dude, we collected hundreds of thousands of fucking eggs. So they're not going to miss a dozen eggs. So we'd have egg fights, One dude'd be on one side of the hatchery, I'd be on the other. I'd lob an egg over there and hit him in the head. Oh, yeah, egg fight. We'd have egg all over there. We'd take a nap. It'd be time to get up and collect eggs again. And scoop chicken shit. Oh, my chicken shit's the worst.
That's what would you do? Would you clean the shit?
I had to scoop chicken shit and collect eggs.
Damn. How old were you when you had this job?
16, 15, 16.
And you and the other 15, 16-year-olds, you guys would throw eggs at each other.
We'd have egg wars.
That's just disturbing.
I think Brandon's feeling left out that I haven't offered him a bird. So here you go.
Yep. I'll be damned. All I know is that I would imagine Steve working at an egg place. I can imagine the screw ups that he would cause. You know what I mean?
Oh, that and you tasseling corn.
I tell you, I did hay bales once.
Oh, I never did hay bales. I walked beans.
Oh my God, that was terrible. I had a friend.
Workout.
Some bitches are heavy.
Yeah, I had a friend who said, my dad's paying whatever if you guys would do this. And so I was like, oh, hell, I'll do it. I need the money. And I did need the money, but God damn, it was hard work, man.
Yeah, you fucking earned your money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never detasseled corn, but I walked beans, and that was a bitch. You can't walk beans anymore. But it used to be that was the job to have. Yeah, you get out there at 5 o'clock in the morning and walk up and down the rows with that sharp ass hook and cut the weeds out.
Mm-hmm.
Now they plant them so close together you can't get between them. That was a fun job. You go out there and walk till 11, 12, 1, and take your lunch and go home.
Yeah, I definitely. Like I said, I did it once, and it was fucking terrible, man. It was really a lot of hard work.
Yeah. And I'm guessing you probably had the wired bales and not the string bales.
Oh yeah, it sucked. It sucked. And my friend, he had to do it all the time. He had a bunch of brothers though. Like,
but he had some muscles, didn't he?
Yeah, my friend was built. Yeah, he's got, he had muscles, and he'd be out there, and like his parents had a bunch of boys, no daughters, but they had like 5 or 6 boys, but every single one of them worked on the farm.
Yeah.
And no daughters.
And every one of them was bale buck and buff, I bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every single one of them farmed. And they were all physically fit, and
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, but it was terrible. I did it, like I said, I did it once, and it was just brutal.
Yeah, you never see a fat farmer.
I'm like, I hated this.
Mm-mm.
So that's why I'm kind of looking forward to this, because I'll get my workout in, and we'll be so busy I'll never have time to eat.
I dropped 60 pounds after I moved here and started doing all that back in the barn.
Yeah, look at you. You're ready. You're ready again.
Hell yeah, I am. Because I guarantee you, I'll drop some weight.
Yeah, the farm.
Can't wait.
Those farm children, they're physically fit, but then they get out of the farm. They get out of that farm, and it all turns to fat.
Yeah, this is I used to think that my retirement plan was that wood shop, but I think that's just going to end up being supplemental income. My retirement plan is going to be these damn animals that I'm not going to be allowed to say no to.
See, I'm getting him hooked. Before it was always no, no, no. Now he's looking forward to it.
Yeah. Children of the corn.
No, this year it's going to be children of the beans, because this was corn last year, wasn't it? No, this was beans last year.
No, Roy had beans last year, so it'll be corn this year.
Yeah. So we could have children of the corn.
You'll have. So they're planting corn in the field this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They rotate.
Alternate. 1 year's beans, next year's corn.
Thank God you guys don't have allergies.
Oh yeah, have I ever told you how allergic to corn I am, Ray?
Really?
I'm horribly allergic to Johnson grass, which is a type of corn plant that doesn't develop ears.
Yeah.
And it's very closely related to the corn. So anytime that the corn is pollinating out here, or when they cut the corn, my face explodes.
I'll be damned.
I have to keep an EpiPen handy.
Well,
See this shit? Well, good morning to you too, Joel.
Man, speaking of weather, we were talking about our weather. I hear the weather's great down in Corpus.
I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, I bet it is.
I hear it's beautiful already.
It's
not even March, and I hear it's like,
he lives
Don't
near a
have
beach.
a gun.
He lives near a beach. Screw him.
Yeah. I want to go down there. I want to go down.
I used to think I wanted to go back to Wilmington and live, because when I lived in Wilmington, I was 20 minutes from the beach, and that seemed like the place to be. But it'd be hard moving all these chickens, and or it'd be a long drive every morning to come here just to collect the eggs, just to go back.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'd love to be down there in the weather. I mean, I hate to be down there for a bunch of reasons, but
Yeah.
one thing with the weather, I could be down there.
Yeah, that's Wilmington has a beach, but it also has all of the humidity. Like we think we have it humid here. Wilmington,
Really?
It's like walking through
I'll tell you
glue.
though, when I lived in Corpus, it wasn't as hot there as it is here. Like in August, you know how it's really, really, really hot here.
Yeah.
In July, August? Corpus never got that because there's a constant wind.
Yeah, you get that Gulf breeze.
Corpus has a constant wind that sort of runs out it sort of pulls out the humidity.
Yeah.
Like here, it's so fucking hot because it's so humid in July and August. You know, when you get in the car
and you stick to the seats.
Yeah, you immediately start sweating. They don't have that down there because it's always windy and pleasant, you know. I'll be damned. Now, this is the time of year where I start missing Texas. So
yeah.
Oh my God. Joel just sent me a picture. He just sent me a picture.
Asshole. It's a humble brag, isn't it?
It's a beautiful photo. Oh my God. I want to move. I'd love to move there so bad. It's beautiful. Corpus Christi is beautiful.
Wilmington used to be pretty, but it's been a university town forever, and the university is expanding. So everywhere you go now, it's just fucking college kids.
Yeah.
And the only time that's a good thing is when you go to the beach. The rest of the time, they're just it's ridiculous. You can't get anything done. You can't go anywhere because everything's crowded with college kids. Every restaurant's booked. Every bar is booked. When
I lived in Texas, I was 20, or 22 or whatever I was. And so living there was great because you go to the beach and everyone was super hot. Now at my age, it's like you just hope that you're not going to see anybody your age at the beach
because who would want to?
Yeah, you can imagine how disgusting they look, But back then, you go to the beach and leave with a few phone numbers, I love it. Yeah. But no, Corpus Christi was nice because you'd always have that wind and,
Joel.
Yep. By the way, spring break. There's a spring break month there where all the kids start going down there to party. And it's
I bet.
Fantastic. It was just fantastic. Yeah, so I'm jealous. I'll be down soon, Joel. I'll be down very soon.
We need to have a disaster road trip and all go to Corpus.
Oh Lord!
Like you used to do on the radio show, right. You'd have disaster trips and you'd go to like Vegas or whatever.
Yeah, we go to Vegas.
Steve can't go to Vegas.
We go to Mexico. We went when I was at Peoria. We went to Playa del Carmen, Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. I mean, it was really nice.
Yeah, I used to. That always fascinated me because when you're doing those remotes from like Mexico or whatever, you could tell by the sound that you were not in the studio, and you could tell by the sound that the drinking had already started.
Oh yeah, and we broadcast live wherever we went. I mean, we went one time. We went to Disney World. That was really nice, but because Disney World has their own radio studios, and you go down there and it's fantastic. Katie says, "Go big or stay home." Disaster trip to Hawaii.
Hawaii is too fucking expensive.
Let me just say, Katie, did you drop by soap to my house? Because we're trying to figure out who dropped the soap off.
Who dropped the soap?
Well, because somebody brought by a gift bag filled with Marvel character Squatch soap.
Don't drop the Squatch.
And I was trying to find somebody that knew my address, and Christina said Katie knew it, so I was just wondering if she's the one that did it.
It wasn't me. I wouldn't give away my Squatch. I'd keep it.
Yeah, I don't know who would. I mean, it was a very nice gift, but my God, I wish they'd put their name in so I could give a thank you, so I could send a thank you out.
Some people just prefer to give anonymously, Ray. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I don't know who these people are. Don't you want credit when you give someone a gift?
No.
We'll say I did it. That way I can take the credit and feel like I've done something good.
Oh, Katie says she's never dropped the soap.
It'd probably be a bad thing to do with Anthony around.
Right. Anthony would be like, hey.
He'll walk in with a bar of soap and throw it on the floor and be like, oh, you dropped that.
Pick that up for me.
That's how I get Christina. I'll walk through the room and throw a 20 on the floor and be like, hey, you dropped some money.
Works every time, doesn't it?
That's when the fun starts.
It worked this morning, didn't it?
Hey, Steve, how far away from vaping do you think you are?
He's probably got another week.
Oh, wow. I'm going to get him some edibles.
Yeah, the lungs aren't clear yet.
Why?
So you can get high. So you can get high.
So he can get high.
So we can avoid a meltdown.
Hi, Steve, won't get high.
And well, he's not really going to know until he tries it.
Yeah, until you try that. You want to try that? Try
So
it.
you guys also have to remember that I'm also on a new depressing drug. I told you that it's a very potent drug. That's
Are you
probably
not
one of the reasons.
supposed to do pot with this drug?
No, it's
Yeah.
fine, but
Okay.
it's has changed my demeanor.
The longer he sits there, demeanor he gets.
Yeah. Yeah, you still seem pretty mean to us. You're not any less funny or anything. Thank God. You know.
I'm just glad he's alive. I was worried that thing would kill him, but he's still here.
Yeah. No, I think Steve's got a good 20 years left at least.
Because I know when I was sick,
He just vaped.
He's not coughing.
No. Is it? Are we okay? Does it hurt?
Oh, it hurts.
Okay.
It don't hurt any more than it would normally. Burns the back of my throat like it's supposed to. So.
Oh, okay. So it's the normal hurt.
Yeah.
You just got a normal burn.
Yeah.
But you be getting high.
It wasn't a major hit. So.
Steve was gonna do the show, but then he got high. Steve was gonna do some blow, but he was too high. Steve was gonna do your mama, but he was high. Yeah, because Steve got high. Stevie got high. Stevie got high.
Joe says you were a bit of a player down there in Corpus.
Oh, not Ray. He would never. I don't believe that nonsense.
I had fun until I met my wife, I'll tell you that.
So it stopped being fun after you met her? Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
I had fun till I met her.
No, I had fun.
He was
with my wife.
faithful when he got with her.
Yeah, I had fun till I met my wife, then it all stopped.
No, because I fell in love with my wife, I wasn't interested in any of it.
He didn't need to be a player anymore.
I no longer needed to have sex with strangers. You know what I mean? Because having sex with someone that I loved was more important.
Yep.
Must have had a brain injury. I don't know what happened.
Oh, good God.
Oh, well. Yeah. By the way, Holly says, thank goodness Steve's still here because he was mad at me. Why was
mad at anybody?
Were you mad at Holly, Steve?
No.
Huh?
Yeah, it's better to be alive and mad than dead and happy, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, Holly, you're right. Good that he's still here.
I'm mad at anybody.
He doesn't seem mad. He seems joyful.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing joy, Ray.
Steve is full of joy.
I'm looking at the screen and not seeing joy.
I don't know about that. But...
Everyone looks. Steve's full of joy. Fa la 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 la.
A little bit late for that.
Oh, maybe it's early. Maybe it's just a little bit early for that.
He's full of something, but I don't think it's joy.
There was a sales girl that I liked, but she was kind of hippie. And I don't
meaning she was a hippie or she had wide hips?
No, she wasn't, not like a cool hippie.
So she had wide hips.
She had some wide hips, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Better to grab onto.
Armrests.
But she was beautiful. This girl was beautiful, but she was just a little bit hippie, you know.
They're armrests.
Yeah. But she was gorgeous. I think eventually she lost those hips, and I'm sure she ended up being just gorgeous. But yeah, beautiful girl, but just a little big.
So according to Ray's standards,
can't be beautiful and big.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm good now, but you know, back then, you know,
Back then, you were a little shallow.
Yeah, I was very shallow. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-lo.
Because back then, you could afford to be picky and shallow.
Yeah, because I was, you know.
You were setting them up and knocking them down.
I was around 300. I was right around 300 pounds then. So, you know.
It's right around the weight you are now.
Yeah, probably maybe a little smaller, but not much. I'm almost to the weight I was in the 90s. You know what I mean? I'm getting dangerously close, Steve. I told Christina how much I weigh, and even she was shocked.
Very impressive.
Yeah, I'm getting there. You know, and a week like this week, I'll be able to work out 5 days. Shit, it's amazing how much weight I'm losing this week. Yeah, but I'm about to weigh as little as I weigh now, less than I've ever weighed in Illinois.
Do you need to keep bullying me about it? Your weight loss? God damn it. I'm so sick of hearing about your fucking weight loss.
What's wrong? You don't want me to lose weight?
No.
You hate my weight loss?
You're bullying me about it. God damn. You have to bully me?
No one's bullying you.
Good God.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
Oh, she's holding Delbert.
Did you say Delbert?
Yeah, his name is Delbert.
Oh, okay. It's a girl, by the way.
Not him.
They're all girls.
No. Wait a minute. Aren't they like transgender?
No, they're not transgender. A female chicken lays eggs. A hen lays eggs.
But they're doing it without having sex.
Yeah, but roosters don't lay eggs. So female chickens are called hens. Hens lay
one species of bird lays eggs.
Male chickens are called roosters. Roosters do not lay eggs.
These are pullets until they start laying, then they become hens.
Yeah. So, but a baby rooster will never grow up to lay eggs. You know? Yep. And Katie loves the fact we're talking about back then. Well, back then, yeah, we're talking over 30 years ago. It was back then.
We're fucking old.
Katie, you got to see me. I'm looking pretty good now. By the way, Katie, I'm this close to getting in the shorts that you guys got me for Christmas. You got me a pair of 2X shorts that when I got the shorts, I thought, well, this is ridiculous. What? Well, I'm never going to wear these. I'll throw these in the garbage. But I'm this close to wearing them.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Not bad. I think I'm going to wear them when it's warm enough to where that's all I wear is just shorts. I'll walk around the neighborhood like Tarzan.
Oh, good God.
Yep. Yeah. 2X would be so good. Why are you bullying me? You're bullying me. Oh, my God.
Walk past Bikini Girl's house.
Yeah. I'm going to go there and mow her lawn.
Hey, baby, can I mow your lawn?
I'll be out there in just my shorts. Except, there's so much hanging down everywhere. You know what I mean?
Let me come over and trim that bush.
Yeah.
I doubt she has a bush.
Probably not.
Oh, I'm sure not.
That one picture you took, if she'd had one, we'd have seen it.
Yeah.
She don't have one.
I'm sure there's no bush there.
No. It's a ball. There's a baby's butt.
Those two, that thought and that phrase
don't
do not
compare.
Fine with me.
We do not discuss babies' butts while also referencing women's down below.
I'll be damned. There goes Dan talking about fur burgers again.
Who said anything about fur burgers?
There was a girl that worked at WMAY.
Oh, Pamela.
Yeah, Pamela.
Pamela Fur.
Yeah, it was Pamela Fur. So I started calling her Fur Burger.
Oh my God.
That was my nickname for her was Fur Burger, and then
she hated it.
Everybody in town started calling her Fur Burger. And it started, I started out, I said, what's her name? They said, Pamela Fur. I said, oh, Fur Burger. And so I would see her, I'd say, what's up, Fur Burger? And everybody started calling her Fur Burger.
She was like,
everyone in the station is calling me Fur Burger. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think it would catch on. I said, but it's my term of endearment for you. And then she started going out in public. And because this is the morning disasters when everybody in town listened to us and, they didn't admit it. But then you walk around, people on the city council would call her Fur Burger and people in the news would call her Fur Burger. And like everyone started calling her Fur Burger. And that's when she got mad that I was calling her Fur Burger.
I would have kicked your ass.
Yep. But I love that nickname.
It was funny when you said it, but for some reason, whenever Sean said it, it sounded like greasy and sleazy.
Yeah. But I heard a story about her once. These people went out, this girl, and it was her, a girl, and a guy that I worked with, and they went out to some event, and there was a lot of booze being around the event.
Imagine that.
And they were driving home, right? And the girl and the guy were in the front seat and she was in the back. And I got a story that she leaned forward and started giving them both a massage at the same time.
Oh, right on.
And everybody was drunk and they're like, what are you doing, Fur Burger? And she was giving them massages and then they had to stop. They stopped for a train and she started pulling them close together. And they were like, what are you doing? She goes, you know what would be hot? If you two kissed, it'd be hot. And they were like, oh. And then the guy jokingly said, what are you going to do? And then they said she leaned back and said, I'll just watch. That's what I'm into.
Wow.
That's what I'm into. And by the way, I was talking to the girl. She said she had no intention of kissing the guy. But she said that Fur Burger was totally wanting them to, was totally wanting them to hook up and her to watch. I got that story and I just, in my head, I was like, Fur Burger's a freak.
Right.
So I couldn't get rid of that thought. That thought's been in my head forever. And now she's a really big, she moved to, I forgot where she moved to, some either Memphis or Nashville or something, but Alabama. She started becoming a conservative fill-in host. Like whenever different conservative hosts would go on vacation, she would fill in for them. This is Pamela Fur here to talk about why why America needs Trump, why Biden is screwing up the country. And that's what she did, was she would just go from station to station filling in for conservative hosts. Yeah, that's Pamela Fur.
Ooh.
Oh God.
She's a big one though. From
Grassroots is my jam. News junkie, writer, voiceover, BGVs, whatever that is.
She had a very good voice, but she had a southern twang to it.
Love God, family, friends, wine, and watching couples.
Really into watching everyone else.
Oh, you added that?
I might have added that last part.
And then she started banging some married dude. I don't know. It left in scandal. She left in scandal here, but I liked her, but I was the one who gave her the nickname Fur Burger.
Well,
it was because her last name was Fur. You know,
we have 3 friends in common.
Yeah.
Sean and Bodine are 2 of those 3.
Yep. Like I said, we worked with her. She was, she was just a trip. She's still on. I see her on Twitter or something every now and then. She I'll put a post up and she gets so angry at my post. You know what I mean? And I don't even do a lot of political posting. Usually the most thing I do on Twitter is, the most thing I do on Twitter is this show. I don't do anything else, but every once in a while I'll post something, or I'll read something so outrageous that I have to reply to it. And then she seems to somehow get triggered when I post things, She gets very angry. She has to log on to call me a liberal or whatever. And I just ignore her otherwise. But she's very, very, she's very pro-Trump, very conservative. America's, so much better with him in charge and all this. There's a lot of that stuff on her page. Yep.
Puddin says, "How much would you pay me to tweet, 'Hey, Furburger'?"
I think people still call her that. So I think that she still gets called that because she's still angry at me for all that. And Sean Balint tells me, by the way, Furburger still hates the fact that you started that. Yeah.
Can't say that I blame her.
James is James. When I go, I want to get down to Corpus sometime soon. I'd like to see Joel and James, and I don't know who still lives in Corpus or who lives. I don't know, a bunch of people live in San Antonio and stuff, but I'd love to see them all. Just because now I'm getting down to that same size I was. Like, all those people will never realize that I was a big fucking 500 plus pounder. They'll just know the 300-pound Ray Lytle. So, which would be nice.
Oh yeah.
They never got a chance to see the fucking whale. Gargantuan. I'm to the point now I'm working out and people come up to me who've seen me a bunch in the Fit Club all this time and they always go, "Oh my God, you're looking so good." And you guys know I hate that.
Yeah, you hate to be acknowledged, period.
When someone comes up and tells me.
Yeah, you hate to be complimented.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah. But I accept it, to make them feel better. So that's what I do.
Sorry, my bullshit bell went off. I'm not sure why.
The head grows just a bit bigger.
Not only is she a fur burger, she's a fire crotch. Yeah, I've heard that from Sean. I'm not sure how Sean knows, but because, by the way, I'm sure that hair's not natural on top. I don't know what the original color of that hair is. Should be gray, I think, but she's definitely dyeing it.
It's fire crotch from a bottle.
Yeah.
She had the right complexion though, so it could be right.
Yeah. I never thought it was natural though. It looked like it was another color that was,
It might have been like auburn and she redded it up.
Yep. My back's hurting now. I don't know if it's from workout or what, but
it's from carrying that big inflated head of yours.
I'll tell you, I need that surgery. My back hurts all the time.
Yeah, get rid of that flap. That'll help a lot. I bet you that's. No, never mind. I won't go into that. But yeah,
who's got a pocket knife? Let's get rid of that flap. Let's get it done.
Come on over to the shop. I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
You cut the laser cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
cut
cut
it and cauterize it at the same time. There you go.
Yep.
I mean, we do have to go over there today, so yeah.
Slop it up there and then
let's get it taken care of. Son of a
Do
bitch.
mine too.
watch
got the
Peter,
shot.
though.
Got the shot vac, so I can.
Yeah,
might
don't
even
flop
be
the
able to
Peter
do
up
a little
there.
lipo if I have to.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Because Steve got high. Yeah. Stevie got high. Stevie got high. Stevie got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I could just sing Steve Got High all morning.
So could Afro Man.
Yep. Oh my God. This is just what the hell is wrong with him?
Yep.
Hard to think about eating chicken is
Ah,
oh my heaven.
Joel, what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? I used to proudly say Joel was my friend. That's a comment that makes me
Makes you question your friendship.
By the way, Tom says he found a perfect pen pal for Steve.
Wait, so if I'm reading this correctly, Tom was looking at women in prison looking for pen pals.
Yeah, he said, and his excuse to Lori was, I'm looking for Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get away with weird stuff. You just blame Steve.
And he was showing the pictures to Lori, only the ones he didn't keep for his own personal use.
Yeah.
He said he found a girl that was in a Netflix show called Jailbirds. And she'd be a perfect pen pal for Steve. If she's hot, she would be. Steve, would you pen pal with a hot female prisoner?
I don't know. Probably not. You know, anybody that call themselves my friend would even suggest it because I got taken by a crackhead. Why would you want me to get hooked up with some prisoner girl?
Well, because they're in prison. You know what I mean?
Well, they're gonna get out. That's why they want a friend, so to get them out. Pay for their fucking lawyer to get them out of prison.
What are they gonna steal from you? You know what I mean?
His check.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they're not gonna steal anything from you.
I mean, they're not gonna have anything to do with me too.
Well, maybe, but maybe for true love, they'd stick around. I love Steve, so it doesn't matter that he has nothing. I'm going to be with him. That'd be nice, right, Steve?
You never know.
Oh.
Maybe you'll find a woman who has a good job and she'll be like, no, Steve, I don't need your money. You know what I mean? Might be your true love right there.
He needs a sugar mama.
Yeah.
Not even a sugar mom, but you take care of yourself. She takes care of herself, and you guys take care of each other. That sounds like a great combination, you know?
But, you know, and I got to thinking about that last night.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are other people that have done this. My biggest problem is, since I was, for the last 30 years,
yeah,
I've either been married to or lived with a woman and her family, 1, 2, or even 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
And I still cook that way. That's my biggest problem. I still cook for 4 people.
Oh, yeah. Well, you need to learn to cook for one.
Not just one person. You know, it's like this last night. I made taco salad. Well, I made a whole pound of fucking hamburger. I made a great big salad. I can't eat that much taco salad. You know?
When you live alone, I imagine it's a lot of sandwiches and stuff, right?
I don't like a lot of sandwiches. I really don't. I'm not a big lunch meat person. I gotta be really in the mood for it. And I'm not a big, you know, it's like, you can't eat a pizza. You can't eat the whole fucking pizza.
No.
You know? It's just crazy. It's ridiculous.
I just like a bowl of soup.
I'm not a big soup. I got soup too. I'm not a big soup person. I like soup when it's really cold, and it's not really cold right now. So.
Yeah, Ray likes tepid soup.
I do not like tepid food.
That's his own goddamn fault.
A lot of tepid. I get a lot of tepid food from my help.
Yeah, because his help will give it to him when it's, hot. But he sits there for 20 fucking minutes before he eats it.
Steve, when the help serves me, sometimes when the help serves me, it's a little cold.
I have seen this happen. She'll take it out of the microwave, nice and piping hot, and she'll set it over there next to Ray, right where he can get to it, and he'll fuck around on his phone for 20 minutes. And then complain that I'm telling you what I see. You'll fuck around for 20 minutes and then complain that your soup is tepid.
I'll just say that sometimes it's my help sometimes serves me cold food. That's all I'm saying. I won't name names. I will not name names, but sometimes the help does not take my best interest in their under care. My interests are not served all the time. I'll tell you that.
Next time I'll put that shit in the microwave for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Come out boiling.
And then dump it in his fucking lap. Here's your hot soup.
Here you go. It's your hot crotch.
Dun 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 dun
Dun, dun, dun.
If anybody has any problems, I'll be there in a flash. Just call me and I'll let you know.
You ain't getting up to handle shit.
I might. You never know. I can get up now. I can get up. I can walk anywhere in this house except the kitchen because I don't like the kitchen.
You still haven't figured out where it is.
He gets lost every time.
I'm aware of it. I just would rather not.
He's aware of its existence. He just hasn't located it yet.
Da, 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 da.
Kind of like the female button. He's aware of its existence. He just hasn't located it yet.
I'm wondering. I know exactly where that is. I know where the button is.
Sure he does. It's that one down there that doesn't know.
Yep. Yeah. I've had a good-looking wife for over 30 years. I mean, I know my way around. I used to know my way around women. Now I know my way around a woman.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah. I don't need to worry about the rest because I'm with this one the rest of my life. So the rest don't matter to me. Da, 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 da. I don't like tepid or cold food.
Oh my God. Did you ever find the steak?
Yeah. Landon found it last night.
Where was it?
It was not. Remember, my wife actually called and told you what she put it in. She didn't put it. She put it in a Tupperware.
Oh, wow.
It was in the fridge in a Tupperware, and Landon found it last night.
So you were looking for foil.
Yeah, but I looked in the Tupperware too. I didn't see it.
Yeah, there was Tupperware. There was a piece of ribeye and then the piece of my steak.
Well, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I want today. Maybe a little soup from Panera. That soup you got me last week was good. Some good soup.
I'll make sure it's nice and cold. We'll pick it up and drive around for a while.
How dare you?
Put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then I'll complain it's tepid.
Complain anyway, so hey.
I need to come up with a list of chores for Dan to do.
Good Lord.
I have to measure your cabinets so I can build the top shelves.
Na 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 na. Yeah. Oh, Fat 420 says he got another comic. All right, Fat 420, way to go, brother.
Cool.
What do you got? I love it. I love the fact that people share their comics with me.
I finished that Superman yesterday.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It was not like the Superman comics that I was used to. Comics have changed.
Superman has definitely advanced. He's got a whole family now, and he's a father, and it's nice. It's nice. I'll tell you what, you got to read. These Star Wars comics are so good.
Well, that one I got from you was interesting. It was a good story. I just wasn't happy with the artwork.
Yeah, those are the ones. Man, I've got these ones from 2015. Those are great. You'd love those. Star Wars comics from 2015. Anyone would love those. They read like a movie. I mean, it's great.
Well, this one had a pretty good story. Some of the dialogue was a little young, I think, but it was all right. I just wasn't happy with the artwork. The artwork was very basic.
Yeah, I love it.
They didn't look anything like the ones that looked okay were like Darth Vader and the droids and stuff. They look exactly like you see them on TV because they're fake. But the people, none of them looked like the characters they were supposed to be.
Yeah, the ones from 2015, I think they had a deal with the actors. You know what I mean? To use their likeness.
They could use the likeness there.
So that works. It's when it's when you don't have that. I bet it's
But then I guess you're not going for realism. You're going for the story, and they look just fine up in your head.
I want to draw a comic about this 500-pounder or this 400-pounder who's a drug addict and lives in a building. It's just something I made up. It's just
it's completely off the top of your head.
He's a big 400-pounder who's a drug addict, and he lives in this building, and he's got crazy neighbors. But they all have powers. Like this one has the ability to talk to animals and bugs and stuff. And another one is super yoga lady. She has yoga poses. That's her superpower. And then one has a nice vagina and cream.
Oh,
she has a super vagina. Do you want my crit to save you? She's got super genitalia in this comic. And then this other neighbor has super floppy titties.
Those are her weapons.
Yeah.
It's how it's like nunchucks
with them.
Yeah. But they're a group of super people, but they live in this retirement community. And but the star is this guy who he was a race car driver at one point. So he was a race car driver, and then he decided to become a superhero.
His superhero name is High Gear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, High Gear is good. Yeah. Yeah. And he's slow. Not physically. Because he had one too many accidents when he was a race car driver. But all he cares about is humanity and saving it. It's pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out what this guy's going to look like. But I'll come up with it. It'll be a great comic when it's done. I don't know. But oh well. Yep. Da 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 da. But Stevie got high. All right, plans. Who's got plans today? Steve, what are you doing? Are you going anywhere? Or are you just chilling out?
Look, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still sick. I got so much snot in my fucking head. Oh my god.
There's still a lot of snot and stuff, huh?
Oh, dude, it takes weeks for that stuff to go away. I bet if you move too fast, you get dizzy.
I'll tell you what, I picked a burger last night on my nose.
God.
Why would you share that? Oh.
Well, I blew it out when I up like that, and it was the size of a quarter. Huge. I never seen a bugger that.
I got to be honest. Before the show started, the last 2 days, I have blown my nose at the beginning of the show, and
pretty productive.
I was shocked by how much came out, and this just started happening. I don't know what caused it, but yeah,
'tis the season.
I don't know what's causing that, but it's very troubling. Very troubling, Steve. I'll tell you. Very, very, very troubling.
Yep.
Yep.
So Steve's not going anywhere today.
I thought you're gonna go. Aren't you picking up your own groceries these days, or
No, I have them
still
delivered.
need Christina to get those?
I don't need any groceries right now. So
Oh, okay.
I've already had several deliveries in the past weeks.
Yeah. Plus, when you're that sick, you're not hungry.
Yeah. And he's cooking for 4. He said he's cooking for 4. So
lots of leftovers.
But I'm throwing away for 3.
Oh wow.
No,
that would piss me off.
You got to get used to cooking for 1, or cooking stuff and keeping it in the fridge and just heating it up.
Yeah.
Cook for 4, maybe twice a week, not every day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's what sucks for me is I can walk now, okay, but I can't stand.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense? Like I can't stand in one place because my knees won't allow me to. I have to be moving if I'm up.
Yeah.
Hard for me to stand in one place. So I can't walk to the fridge and stand there. I can't, I have trouble brushing my teeth and standing.
With my knee issues, I don't have a problem standing still. My biggest problem is walking slowly. Like I can walk fast all day long and it doesn't bother me, but you get behind her in a store and she has to stop and look at every fucking thing on the shelf, and you take like a step and stop and a step and stop. And I keep fucking telling her, walking slow kills me. You have a list, grab and go. Let's move. Come on.
Yeah, my thing is standing. I can't stand because my knees lock up and I just want to fall over.
Mm.
Please, baby Jesus, please make Ray stand in one place. Please cure Ray. I wish I could stand in a place.
I wish I could just breathe and walk at the same time. I can't breathe and walk.
Yeah, my breath's fine.
Stand in the place where you were.
But I'm good. Like I can go use a new step. I can do 40 minutes on a new step with no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do ropes again. I want to take a video of me doing ropes. Because the last time I did a video of me doing ropes, I looked all fat. I still look fat, but I think I look less fat now than I did.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to put a picture up that makes certain people jealous. Oh.
Oh, God.
That'd be nice. Then I'll point out who's fatter than me. Oh, you don't know, huh? I'm going to get less than fat 420. I already passed Steve. I passed Bubba a long time ago. I passed Steve and I passed Jason. Now I'm going to pass 420. Oh, it's just great. I can see why you liked racing so much, Steve. Why you like when you get into first place, how fun it would be.
How fun it was passing everybody.
Yeah.
No, get lapped.
Well, even if they lapped him, he still would, it still felt good, I'm sure, when he passed him, even though they lapped him, right? Am I wrong?
Nobody lapped me.
Mm.
I don't think.
Did you pass people, though?
Oh, the fast guys, yeah. I tried to crash him.
But, I mean, you did pass people, though. It feels good. Feels good to pass people. Tyler says he weighs 226. Oh fuck! I'd love Tyler. You don't know how much I'd love to get down under. I'd love to get down under 200.
For some reason, I was thinking Tyler was tall and skinny. I had no idea he was a fat ass.
Well, Tyler's tall, but 220 is not really that fat.
No,
I mean,
he's pretty big.
You know, if you got muscle, you're gonna be. If you got muscle, you'll be over. You know,
he got a big head.
I'm sure it doesn't weigh much though.
Tyler has a big, gigantic head.
Yeah.
You got big hands too, Steve.
Nice soft hands though.
Yeah, you would know.
I was told yesterday by somebody at Fit Club. They said my face is the most notable.
Well, yeah, it's the only part of you that we can actually see on a regular basis.
Well, with the weight loss, you could.
Mm-hmm.
But Christina will go back to old shows and show me clips of me from old shows where I just look like a fucking.
Yeah, your whole head used to be round.
Because I want you to see it, because I know you don't see it. Now I know how this works.
I could see my jawline. It's nice to have a jawline. Yeah, I never had one before.
Your head looks like an upside down egg now, so there are some changes.
Yeah, so I like it. I like having a jawline. You know, I like the fact that I could see my Peter, Steve. That's nice. It's nice to actually see it, you know. Don't have flab in front of it.
He stares at it all the time.
And then if I lift up the skin, then I really see it.
All right.
I'll be damned. I forgot what it looked like.
Not me. I don't know why.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's another big change, Ray. That whole frontal area used to embarrass you. Now you fucking play with it on camera.
Well, because it used to just be a big giant mound of fat. Now it's just a loose skin. You know?
Wow. What are you going to play with once they cut that off? Oh, well, you'll be able to reach your Peter, so you can play with that.
Yeah, I can reach my Peter now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not some I'm not a chronic masturbator. I'm not like one of Steve's stepchildren. For God's sake.
I wish I could feel better so I could masturbate.
Oh God!
You want to, dear baby Jesus, please let Steve feel better so he can masturbate. Baby Jesus, please enter Steve, however you enter him,
through whatever entrance you can find.
Enter Steve and give him strength and viability so that he can get a full erection and have a pleasant masturbation.
Well, it's not going to have to, I can lay down. Can't breathe.
Make him have the breath and stamina to properly please himself. Amen. Mm-hmm.
Disturbing.
So I still don't know who brought me. Christina, do you know who brought me the soap?
Possibly.
All right, so you do know.
We have guesses,
but I don't throw people under the bus.
Well, you're not throwing them under the bus. I want to thank them.
Well, I don't think they want thanked.
I need her to figure out who did it so she can slip them my address so they can drop me some soap.
She needs soap for that nasty ass of yours.
I'm trying to think who knows. I'm trying to think of who knows where I live.
Half the people on the show.
Well, I know Cindy knows where I live. Big D knows where I live.
Holly knows where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Holly knows where I live. Yeah.
I can tell you who it's not. It's not Steve because he's not going anywhere.
Because he doesn't even know where he lives. I get lost going to Ray's house.
He's been ill. But I would imagine if Steve was healthy, I would consider Steve a suspect.
I wouldn't
need to get a Ring camera back up. I need to get a Ring camera aimed towards the neighbors. So I can see
God.
With super zoom on it.
Yeah, that way I can see. Absolutely.
Why is your camera pointed at my house? Oh, it's just a security camera. Don't worry about it. No big deal.
That'd be great. Mm-hmm. Ray, when are you going to make Christina measure? I will never have Christina measure.
Oh, hell no.
You know, I was actually thinking when we stop by
that.
Ray's today, I have to take my tape measure so I can measure his
I
cabinets.
would
But now
never
people are gonna be
have-
thinking it's.
I would never have anyone measure my peen. That just sounds. Tom, I don't like when people hug me. Do you think I'd be okay with someone measuring my peen? I could not handle my peen measuring. It would not.
Well, yeah, because then all of his illusions would be squashed.
Here, put that in your pocket.
Well, I don't want to be naked.
That's when you find out that is not 8 inches, Ray.
I don't want to be naked in front of anybody. You know what I mean? It's not something that I'm comfortable with. Good Lord. Disturbing that Tom said such a thing. Yeah.
Well, now we know what's on Tom's mind.
Yeah, that's sick.
Hey,
Tom, you like me seeing my brother's junk? No. Good.
Yeah.
Tom reveals a lot about himself in his comments.
I mean, just because your mom looks at yours, I mean, no.
Mom, time to measure again. It's Monday. We got
to know. Has it gotten bigger?
I don't care if you have soft hands. Disturbing. All right, look at the time. We should probably wrap it up. All right, everybody. Listen, thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. 2 shows tomorrow. 2 shows. No, is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Today's
tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, I'm off. So yeah, today's Wednesday.
2 shows tomorrow.
You're always off.
Yeah, that reminds me, Ray. Next month, my schedule changes.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
I'm no longer off on Wednesdays. I will be off on Fridays.
3-day weekend.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart of you.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you're off on Wednesday.
Because we had other people in the office that were off on Mondays or Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
So they like to. There needs to be somebody in the office at all times. We can't have everybody off on Fridays and Mondays. But now we have a new person, and I get my schedule now. She gets stuck with being off on Mondays.
Cindy says I should get a Ring camera so I could catch somebody kissing on camera again. Absolutely. Yeah. I should.
Who did he catch?
I have no idea who he's talking about.
I don't know
anything about that.
People having an illicit affair. I had these 2 married people, very different people that were making out, and I saw them. It's very disturbing. Very disturbing. And then I hinted around to ask Steve if he knew something. Steve goes, I don't know. Because I was trying to figure it out.
And Steve caught him almost a year later, and she claimed she was sucking the headache out of him.
Yeah.
He had a headache.
Yeah, you suck the headache out of this valve down here. Pulls it right out.
I don't know what was going on. It's very disturbing.
Man had a migraine. I was trying to help him with it. Looked like he was sucking it through his mouth. What's it look like?
Yep, no good.
I was trying to assist.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be helpful. Always concerned for others.
Yes.
Well, let's wrap her up. We'll wrap her up and be back tomorrow, everybody. 2 shows tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for checking us out today. That's it. We'll talk to you later. Steve, get well, buddy. Keep continuing getting better.
More medicine.
All right.
Continue on your road to recovery.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.